Hello, friends, fiends, and fellow UB-tubers, and welcome to episode 759 of the Daily Comic and Collectible. Today, the collectible of the day is the Hasbro Toys, Marvel Comics, Marvel Legends series, Hydra Stomper Build-A-Figure Wave, Marvel Studios What If, Goliath action figure. In this universe, an alien threat forces Bill Foster to put aside his differences with former partner Hank Pym to join S.H.I.E.L.D's newest team of heroes. This collectible 6-inch scale Marvel Legends action figure of Bill Foster is detailed to look like Goliath, also known as Giant Man, the character from Marvel Studios' What If series. This 1/12 scale action figure of Goliath features intricate details with hand-painted deco, right down to the sculpted lifelike eyes behind the mask. Featuring a premium design and articulation, Marvel fans can collect and display this fully articulated action figure, featuring advanced posable head, arms, and legs in their Marvel collection. This figure is also part of the Hydra Stomper Build-A-Figure Wave, featuring 2 accessories. Collect the entire set to complete your own What If Hydra Stomper action figure. This Goliath action figure was released in 2023 in an environmentally friendly display box by Hasbro Toys. Now, the comic of the day is Marvel 2-in-1. Volume 1, issue number 76, with the cover date of June 1981. This issue features The Thing with Iceman and guest starring Giant Man, also known as Goliath, with story by Tom DeFalco and David Michelini, art by Jerry Bingham, and cover by Jerry Bingham and Joe Sinnott. This story is titled The Big Top Bandits. This story opens with The Thing, his girlfriend Alicia Masters, and William Foster. They're all out enjoying the circus, unaware that it's a front for the recently freed Circus of Crime. When the clown spots The Thing, he goes and warns the ringmaster, who is putting in the final touches of his new giant-sized version of his hypno disc that can put an entire city under his thrall. The ringmaster is furious that superheroes have once more wandered into his business to cause trouble. However, he's confident that he can stop these apparent meddlers. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the city, Bobby Drake hitches a ride to his date's house as the Iceman before meeting up with her in his civilian guise to take her to the circus as well. While back at the circus, the ringmaster uses his hypnotic hat on the crowd and begins robbing the people. However, he doesn't account for the fact that Alicia's blindness makes her immune to the device, and she manages to rouse the Thing out of his trance and instantly starts fighting the Circus of Crime. Meanwhile, outside, Bobby Drake and his date find that they've been barred admission. Figuring that there's something wrong, he sends Terry to call for help while he goes into action as Iceman to investigate the situation further. With the added assistance of Iceman, the Thing is able to fight off the various members of the Circus of Crime. The ringmaster, not wishing to get caught, comes up with an escape plan by grabbing Alicia and then releasing the crowd from his hypnotic control and causing a panic by releasing all of the circus animals to cover their escape. However, they do not account for the fact that William Foster is secretly the hero Giant Man, who changes into his costumed identity. With the big Goliath's help and added muscle, the 3 heroes manage to put the animals back into their cages and fight off the Circus of Crime members. The ringmaster then attempts to use his giant hypno disc. However, Iceman manages to resist its control long enough to use his ice powers on it, causing the device to explode. Trying to flee the scene in their truck, the Circus of Crime are easily defeated with a well-placed tent pole and rounded up for the police to take into custody. With the battle over, Iceman changes back into his civilian guise and meets up with his date. And Ben is reunited with Alicia. Only the terminally ill Giant Man has nobody close to him, and he briefly broods over this fact before leaving with Ben and Alicia. This story is continued in Marvel 2-in-1, issue number 77. Geek fact: the Circus of Crime has a high turnover rate of employees. This issue is the first appearance of Tomás Ramirez, the Fire Eater. It's also the first appearance of Terrax the Tamer. And finally, the first appearance of Iron Jack Baker. Bonus geek fact: this issue makes many references to the fact that Giant Man has contracted cancer. This happened thanks to the radiation he was exposed to while battling the Atom Smasher in Black Goliath, Volume 1, Issue number 3, with a cover date of June 1976. However, he's eventually cured in Marvel 2-in-1, Volume 1, Issue number 85, from March of 1982. Marvel Hostess Heroes.
Iron Man in
The Charge of the Rhinos.
somewhere near Fort Knox. Our fission rockets have no effect on these monsters. They'll make it to the gold vaults over us. Suddenly, a majestic red and gold figure appears. Help is on the way! That's Iron Man! Fortunately, their electronic fission can't hurt me. Unfortunately, my repulsor rays don't seem to hurt them. Their armor is impervious to our weapons, and to you, Iron Man. But they are controlled by humans. I have an idea. Good idea, Iron Man. Hostess Twinkies cakes are sure to take their minds off their machines and their hands off the controls.
Game over.
We couldn't resist these golden sponge cake.
And the delicious cream filling. What a treasure.
Now that the gold is safe, I could go for some Hostess Twinkies cakes myself. And I've got to go back to being Tony Stark. You get a big delight in every bite of Hostess Twinkies cakes.
And Iceman kisses me, Wiccan hugs me, I think they're okay. But if I don't get my geek fact credits, they ain't getting laid. 'Cause we are living in a comic book world, and I am a geek fact girl. You know that we are living in a comic book world, and I am a geek fact girl. Brought to you by Cat Band Comics Man.
In today's story, Iceman recollects his time with the X-Men. At the time of this story, Bobby had left the X-Men in X-Men, Volume 1, Issue number 94, from August of 1975, to make room for the new team. He soon returns to his superhero life, by joining his former teammates Beast and Angel on the roster of the New Defenders in Defenders issue number 25 from November of 1983. The adventure doesn't last long, though, for when all but the three are believed to be dead in a battle, the team is disbanded. The three of them then rejoined Cyclops and a revived Jean Grey and founded X Factor in X Factor Volume 1, Issue Number 1, from February of 1986. Iceman eventually rejoins X-Men's Gold Team in Uncanny X-Men, issue number 281, from October of 1991, when X-Factor is disbanded and the original X-Men return home. Well, I'd like to thank you for joining me for another Daily Comic and Collectible, and I hope to see you again Monday. This is Fun Comics Man, and I'll catch you on the flips, baby Thunder Kitties. Over and out.